So I think we'll go ahead and get started here at 6:33 p.m. The meeting is called to order. Please stand for a salute to the flag and a moment of silence. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Roll call, please.
Mr. Dietrich,
Here.
Mrs. Donahue, Mr. Elling,
Present.
Mr. Johnston,
Here.
Mr. Knopf,
Here.
Mr. Koch, Ms. Lynch,
Here.
Mr. Scholes,
Here.
and Mrs. Smith.
Here.
7 members present.
Thank you. First up for tonight is a presentation, I believe.
So we wanted to take a moment tonight to recognize some of our co-curricular activities, our indoor guard, our indoor majorettes, and our band, who had some very successful seasons, but also culminating with some high accolades over the past weekend. So if I could just ask Stephen Hafley, our athletic director, to kind of take the microphone and introduce our groups.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call up the following students: Eric Farrell, Annalise Mann, Gregory Stuber, and Kara Rudy. They are band members, majorettes, and color guards. They're going to share with you some of their experiences over the past weekend. We do also have a brief video that was put together by majorettes coach Stephanie Ford, color guard coach Sunshine Custabor, and band director Ashley Crust. So I hope you enjoy this presentation.
Great, thank you.
Cool.
I'm Eric Farrell from the jazz band. This Saturday, we went to Hershey Park to perform and just have a good day there. Overall, it's a very good experience for me. A lot of the people I got to know in jazz band, I only knew while they're playing. I didn't get to talk to them much, but during the day, I actually got to connect with them, and I'm really glad for that. Also, during the time there, we got to perform for actual judges, and we got a lot of recognition for our work over the year in jazz. After the competition, we got to hear feedback from the judges, and it really improved our playing. And we also got second place in the overall festival, which is really good for us. Thank you.
Awesome. Steve, question for you. Can you grab that microphone? That way they don't have to kind of bend over and kind of be awkward. Thank you.
Hello, I am Gregory Stuber, Central Mountain Jazz Cat bassist and Central Mountain Marching Band trumpeter. Over the past weekend, we went to Music in the Parks Festival. It was a wonderful opportunity for the band as we got to perform in front of judges and get scores to know how to improve ourselves better. Also, the opportunity to have a community and, be together as a band is extraordinarily important as well as fun.
Absolutely.
I'm Annalise Mann. I play saxophone in both the jazz band and the marching bands. So as they said, we went to Palmyra to perform for some judges in both marching band and jazz bands. We got first place overall in our marching band and second place in jazz bands. It was a really good day for team building and getting to know each other better, which ultimately affects how we play as a group and our communication. We got to learn a lot about each other as people and as musicians and how we can improve as a group. It was very helpful.
Hi, my name is Kara. I am on majorettes, and I think what helped me the most is that we always tried, and the judges always gave feedback. And all the memories that I made with all these girls behind me are amazing, and you will never forget any of them. And competitions are great. We always get to hear from the judges. They have tape recordings. There's like 4 of them. But other than that, it's really good and nice to have all of them with me. But thank you.
Awesome.
I'm Connor Kleckner. I'm in the indoor color guard, and it's been quite an experience working with all of my teammates and going to Wildwood. It's a really fun experience. You know, you get to perform in front of tons of people. You get to hear judges' feedback, which will improve you in the upcoming seasons. And overall, it was just a fun time, and I enjoy color guard.
Cool.
All right, so last but not least, Mrs. Stephanie Ford would like to show the banner here that we have. Sunshine has one as well. So we're gonna have to make some more room in the gym for these banners that
That's right.
were earned. So you'll see there.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
So lastly, here we'll show you a highlight video. It's a lot of pictures of the TIA championships, which were held in Wildwood. Enjoy.
Thank you so much for all coming out. I know this group is supports each other so much, and the amount of hours and time that goes into this. The advisors are amazing, and the what you've done is just great. I got a chance to see you perform at the exhibition early in your season. The shows weren't even finished yet, and I have to tell you, I was so impressed back then. I did not have a doubt that we'd be bringing home some kind of hardware at the end of the season. So you've even exceeded that. So thank you so much. And I also just want to say thank you to the board for your support of the co-curricular activities in this district, because I firmly believe that the extracurricular activities that our students participate in addition to their academics and their schoolwork, goes a long way to help develop them as productive citizens. And we just appreciate everything that all of our coaches and advisors do. And it's just a very proud moment for our district. So thank all of you.
I would actually like to state, okay, as a person who's been in you guys' shoes, okay, I was actually, well, let me put it to you this way. This one time at band camp, all right. Now, in all reality, I personally am very proud of each and every one of you for your accomplishments, okay? It means a lot to me that this continues from whenever I was younger. The other thing is that I'm glad that we're able to allow you to be able to do this stuff, because I remember how fun it was whenever I was there. And I have a funny feeling it's still that fun. So to the coaches, thank you. You guys are awesome. I mean, you were awesome whenever my kids were there. You're awesome now. So if it wasn't for you guys, these guys would not have come home champions. So, and I'm glad to see that, you know, we have a group that is growing, and I want to see it continue to grow. You guys are awesome. You really are. Now, I have one little tiny favor to ask. Is it possible for us to see the show? I mean, a video of the show. Okay. Okay. Whoa, I mean, no,
If you send them-
actually, Steph, not right now, because I mean, we got a lot yet on the agenda here, but honestly, I think everybody needs to see these shows, really. So. Right, because copyright things, I understand that.
If you send it to me, I can get it to the board members so that they can see it.
I am kind of disappointed because I really wanted to see this. I mean, I even had it in my calendar for chapters and I wanted to go, but I had a death in the family. So it kind of, you know, but, and.
The Matron show this year was super fun and energetic, Vegas theme. So super fun. Our show kind of took you through a whirlwind of emotions. That's kind of the only way I can explain it.
Well, that's typical though.
It is.
You know.
But extra emotion.
Oh, really?
Crying every time you watch it. Yes, absolutely. I mean, Sonny, you can kind of share a little bit more about your show. Microphone. The theme was letting go.
We're going to need a microphone for them.
So a lot of them did people that have passed away. Our senior let go of the little girl she used to be.
Right.
So the theme was letting go. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The judges cried. So that's a big sign.
Okay. I would also like to take this moment to thank each and one of all of you parents. Because if it isn't for you guys supporting these guys the way you did, okay, they wouldn't be here. And Lord knows the things you got to do to take care of these kids, to get them to practices, pick them up for practices, do all, I mean, I give you kudos. So, hey, thanks everybody. You're freaking awesome.
All right. Next item up is the hearing of visitors.
There's no one signed up to speak.
Okay.
Is there room up there yet, Stephen? Okay. Yeah, because I mean, how many are up there right now? Quite a few. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you guys. They're awesome. You remember those days, Tracy?
I do remember those days a couple years ago.
Yeah, just a couple.
Just a couple.
Yeah, just a couple.
I think you can still do it.
Oh, God, no.
All right. I think we're settled down here. Next item up is superintendent's report.
Thank you. And kind of going along with the theme of celebrating things, I would like to recognize the Keystone Central School District Career and Technical Director Kurt Lynch and teacher Daisy Killinger for their leadership of our diversified occupations and cooperative work programs. Over the past school year, 86 students participated in these programs, and our career and technology school students have earned a total of 594 industry certifications in employability skills, human resources, and OSHA 10-hour safety certification. So this is just one part of our CTC program. We have over 500 students involved completely, but just within the diversified occupations and work experience, there were 86 students alone. 4 years ago, when we reactivated this program, we had just 3 business partners. And as of this school year, we have over 86 employee partnerships. I'd like to take a moment to recognize some of those companies who worked with our students this year. PennDOT Clinton County, PennDOT Center County, Clinton Country Club, Momoyo Atsu, Geisinger, Pizza Hut, McDonald's in Lamar, Crossroads Child Learning Center, Weiss Markets, Wayne Township Landfill, First Quality New Tech, Weaver Electric, Keystone Friction Hinge, Trucklight, Novacell Instrument Shop, KCSD Athletic Department, Chatham Run Mill, Schrack's Farm, Redmond's Complete Comfort, Calico Creek, Strubles Trucking, Architects Mill Shop, Dunkin' Donuts, Smith Excavating, Infant Development Program, Toner Excavating, Hublersburg Inn, Penn State University, King's Kids After School Program, Davis Real Estate, Central Mountain Middle School Special Ed Classrooms, LHU Library, Pediatric Outpatient of Lock Haven, Clinton County Conservation District, CPRS Physical Therapy, Central Mountain Middle School 5th grade Mrs. Merrifield, UPMC Macklehattan, UPMC Williamsport, Miller, Kistler, and Campbell Law Offices. And some of those places took multiple students, but you can see the diverse type of businesses and interests that our students have. And it's wonderful that our community members are stepping up to help give them relevant and real world experiences while they're still in high school. Senior activities and graduation is fast approaching. I had some statistics shared with me today from one of the counselors, and I just wanted to kind of remind the board too that we're going to be recognizing 84 different seniors at Central Mountain High School with approximately 150 different awards totaling more than $57,000. These are locally sponsored awards and do not include college scholarships or other national scholarships that students could earn. The Central Mountain Senior Awards Ceremony will take place on May 24th at 6 p.m. at Central Mountain High School Auditorium. The Bucktail Area High School Awards are incorporated into the graduation ceremony, and they will take place on May 31st. I did not get any statistics yet on the number of awards or the amounts, but I will let you know that when I have those statistics. And then also just wanted to say that last evening was their first of several student showcases in our elementary schools. It was at Robb Elementary. I know I saw some of you there as well. And the kids and the families were having a great time. The Clinton County Fair Queen was there talking with students and families, along with many members of the community who came out to support the evening and also showcase the students' projects that they worked on many different ways. So if you weren't able to get to Robb Elementary, hopefully you can get out to one of the other elementaries. I did have the schedule posted out to the board members as well as on our social media pages. And that's all I have for this evening.
Okay, thank you. Under committee reports, there are 3 listed, but I don't believe there are any recent committee meetings that need to be covered. Under item F, items for discussion, we have the usual treasurer's report, financial reports, and enrollment report. I don't believe there's anything there that needs to be readdressed. Under item G for board, the latest committee meeting schedule is listed. And that would be the results of the question that was asked last week. Yeah.
I'd like to move the entire agenda with the exception of different items pulled. I know I would like to have pulled J2,
Yes.
the
Okay.
general fund balance, proposed
Okay.
final general fund balance.
Mhm.
If anyone else would like anything pulled, but I'd like to have J2 pulled.
I'll second that.
Okay.
Anything else need pulled?
Nope.
Nothing else is new, right? I mean, I didn't see anything.
There's some new things on personnel that weren't there last week, but I know there was an email sent to the board
Right,
members.
got
Yeah.
that.
They're marked with asterisks.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Any questions, comments before we take a vote?
Nope.
Okay, roll call.
Mrs. Smith,
Yes.
Mr. Dietrich,
Yes.
Mrs. Donahue. Oh, she's not. Mr. Elling,
Yes.
Mr. Johnston,
Yes.
Mr. Knopf,
Yes.
Mr. Coke,
Yes.
Ms. Lynch,
Yes.
and Mr. Scholes.
Yes.
8 yes votes. Motion passes.
At this time, I'd like to move item J2, the proposed final general fund budget.
I'll second that.
Okay. Any questions, comments?
So what's the mill rate?
Can you read that, Butch? Just
Second, let me get it up here. Clinton County will be 13.90 mils, Center County 43.05 mils, Potter County 51.86 mils.
And it's an increase of 3.85%, right? I'm just trying to.
I think it was 3.83.
3.83, I thought. So I think it ended up being approximately $55 per household of $100,000 average home in the county.
3.83. Thank
It's
you.
also considered a partial tax increase compared to what the allowable increase would be based on Act 1 index.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
I'd actually like to make a comment on this. I'm never one to want to raise taxes. However, in light of what's been going on in the country and with all the things that are coming down the pike, I unfortunately feel that we need to raise the taxes so that way we're not drawing from our funds, general funds and stuff like that. So I don't like raising the taxes, but based upon the current need and what we feel is going to be happening here in the future, we actually are going to do this. I like the fact that we're not raising it to the full extent that we could. And if we do have to raise taxes, I prefer that we raise taxes, but we don't do these up and down, up and down. Okay, I know that's something that's been done in the past. And I know that doing that roller coaster type stuff actually does cause some problem. I mean, raising taxes is going to cause problems with everybody. But it's one of those things where if you go gently, it's a little bit easier than trying to just put this out there all at once. So thank you.
Others?
Roll call.
Vote please.
Mr. Dietrich,
No?
Mr. Elling,
Yes.
Mr. Johnston,
Yes.
Mr. Knopf,
Yes.
Mr. Coke,
Yes.
Ms. Lynch,
No.
Mr. Scholes,
No.
Mrs. Smith.
Yes.
3 no's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yeses. So motion passes.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn.
May I just add one quick thing? I did
Sure.
want to say on tonight's agenda that was passed, there was a resignation of Stephen Hafley, and I just wanted to take a moment. I'm not sure if you'll be here at next month's meeting, Stephen, if you're on vacation. So I wanted to say thank you for your service and for the couple of years you were with us. And in that short time, you've done a great job pulling some efficiencies in using technology, but more importantly, you were instrumental in helping us add a bocce ball program, a girls wrestling program. And I feel like, did we add something else in that? Clay target, that's
Oh,
right. I
yeah.
knew there were 3 things. So I think that those opportunities that you were helpful in leading have made great, were really beneficial for our students, not just while you were here, but for years to come. So thank you for your service to our district.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you very much.
I wanted to, Mr. President, add on, I think it was Tuesday, I attended a program that was held here where a group of volunteer teachers from throughout the district presented a program through the Holocaust Center and Peace Studies or something.
The Penn State.
Through Penn State. And what they did for the academic year was explore through their own exploration controversial issues and current events and a variety of issues that they could address in the classroom or in their buildings. And some were kind of generic types of topics. Others were not. Like, for example, there's a group, I guess, going on a field trip tomorrow to Gettysburg.
Yeah.
And that social studies teacher is using use this project to explore causes of war, conflict, how battles occur, impacts upon populations, so looking, impact upon the town of Gettysburg, and medical care and photography, a whole variety of issues. And anyway, so the group of teachers who are doing this, not because of financial remuneration, they want to grow professionally, personally, and bring some innovation to the classroom. These were phenomenal presentations. I was very impressed with the Robb Elementary teachers who were talking about some literacy projects and some behavioral interventions, literature in the classroom. They were really great presentations. So I want to thank the superintendent for arranging this, as well as Megan, the curriculum person. Clearly, the group of teachers benefited from it. And I mean, it's clear that the students in the classrooms were benefiting and are continuing to benefit from this program. And I guess Megan announced for next year as well. And I hope teachers continue to participate because it's pretty phenomenal program. And I hope we can promote some of this with the community to know what some of the work that is occurring in the buildings, because these teachers really went above and beyond.
Yep,
So
I
very
think
nice.
they were very happy to
nice
see
program.
board members present too, to hear about their work. So thank you for attending.
Great. And Mr. President, may I?
Mhm.
I just
ahead.
want the clay shoot. It was the first time they had the open house. Oh my goodness, last Sunday? Is that when?
It was Sunday. right?
Sunday, we were there,
on Sun-
okay.
we were there
It was
Sunday.
phenomenal. And the amount of students that are in the, I've never seen it. I've just been on the periphery.
Yeah.
The amount of students, the support staff, the training, and then the woman in charge.
Lauren. Lori
Thank
Gonzalez.
you, thank you. I want to make sure, thank you so much. From what I understand, she has 2 seniors that are going to go through the whole certification process. So then they can help guide the students in the future. So I'm really impressed, and I'm not sure when this conversation should take place, but I didn't realize that their coach doesn't get a stipend. Now, I'm not sure, I mean, not tonight, it's on the agenda, but at some point, I would like, whether it's the co-curricular committee or the finance committee.
That's how it was. I can answer
Right.
that because that's how the board approved it when the proposal came forward to the district. And Stephen was part of that. We took it to the co-curricular committee originally, which you were part of. And they came forward and asked if they could be approved as a club at no cost to the district because it had not been budgeted, and that they had all the things that they needed and that they were not requesting any financial support. And so
That's
that's how it was approved, and that was the way it was approved. If that needs to change, then I would suggest that, we need to go back through. I think I would need to start gathering some information to find out what needs are there, but that was how it was presented by the club originally, and that's how it was approved.
Yes, I was there. I remember. Thank you so much. That was exactly, I was there. But I mean, the fact that they've done so much and they've expanded the program so much. And now they're mentoring these 2 senior students. That's why I just thought we could open up this discussion at a future time at the right place.
Yeah, I think we need to readdress that. Yeah,
Okay, thank you so much.
I agree. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Anything else?
Can I make my motion now?
Yep.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
I'll second that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Meeting adjourns at 7:07 PM.